Well, it's time to move to the news from space. We're going to take a look at some fascinating photos that Hubble has captured of what the Milky Way used to look like, and we're going to check out the solar cycle. Here we go with news from space. First, we're going to start off with the Milky Way. Now, scientists at NASA have used data gathered from the Hubble Space Telescope to create this photo of what the Milky Way used to look like in the early days, shortly after what they call the Big Bang. Myself, I am not a subscriber of the Big Bang theory. I think that's all it is a theory. And now we see the Milky Way go to the way it looks presently. A lot more light going on there. There's been some growth in our Milky Way. The solar cycle. It's that time again, every 10.66 years, they say 10 to 13 years, the sun's magnetic north and south switch. That causes all sorts of issues throughout the entire solar system, including interruptions of communications. This is the 24th solar cycle since started tracking them back in 1755, and is said to be the weaker of any of them in the last 100 years. Plasma inside the sun is responsible for its magnetic field. The plasma is constantly churning from the inner core to the surface of the sun, causing a switch in polarity every roughly 10.6 years. So what happens here, it's not like the North Pole and the South Pole switching. It is that the polarity of the magnets, the magnetism in the sun switches and reverses. So now we also, just a reminder here, November 28th, we're going to have Ison passing around the sun. It's going to be interesting to see what happens there. There's a lot of people who believe that Ison will break up when it passes around the sun and may hit Earth, because no one really knows where those pieces of Ison will end up. So we got a lot to look forward to in the next few weeks here up in the sky.